Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Armory Digital Super Speedway, getting ready for race weekend number 31. So 10 laps racing here in Heat 1 and then 10 laps in Heat 2. Michael Beeson, Peggy Bowling, row 1. Michael Naylor, Kerry Davis, row 2. Ryan Shea, Austin Alves, row 3. It looks like we got Mike Mellon and Steve Cavallo in row number 4. When they come out of the pit exit, we will see who else they got down there. Actually, that is Scott Greeny with Steve Cavallo. And then Carol Morton and Andrew Rich. I'm a little under the weather. I think it's just allergies since I just woke up. And I am also eating my breakfast, so if I don't seem that talking much, that's the reason why. It'll probably only be in this heat that I'm eating my breakfast, so. Oh, man. So I'll get you to the start of the race in a bit. So we are green here at Armory Digital. Looks like Brandon Mellon's going to be the first to make it 3 wide. Now Scott Green peeking out of line. And this should be a very entertaining race to watch. And with the Season 7 info out, guys, make sure to check that video. Season 7 info. If you want to be in the next season, you must follow the instructions completely. And already one person has emailed me instead of emailing the person in the video. Like, did you even watch the video? You don't email it to me. You email it to him. And if that continues, then the idea probably just won't even happen. Or, actually, no, that's not fair. The drivers that did make requests will race their requests, and then I will make a set number of custom cars I've seen around available for sign-ups, is what I'm going to do, I guess. So, as Carol Morton leads lap 2. Brandon Mellon going to dive it into turn 1, looking for the lead. No problem so far. Ben Goldberg, this is his first real test as a super speedway track. So everybody is even on a super speedway, more or less. Look at all those pink cars. Should certainly be entertaining to watch under the lights. So 3 all over the place except for Brandon Mellon in the lead. And now they're 4 wide back there. Carol Morton, Michael Naylor, Peggy Bowling. And that's Nicholas Samudio on the bottom, I believe. Scott Greeny peeking to the bottom of Brandon Mellon, looking for the race lead. Now we have not seen do these cars produce an outside line run just like the Gen 6 cars did. It doesn't seem they do it as much. So here comes Tony Green now up to 3rd, looking for 2nd. A very hot day up here in Seattle today, 102 degrees. So definitely we'll see different racing conditions at night. As now Brandon Mellon looks to go back to the front. Side by side with Scott Greeny. Greeny leads it at the line. And we could see these crazy finishes here this weekend. Now May Ryder moving up towards the front. Here comes Micah Kidney. Still, nobody has wrecked out, which is always a good thing. Keeps everybody racing. Here comes Andrew Rich, Zachary Rogers, and Ben Goldberg on the bottom. As Brandon Mellon continues to lead 4 wide here on the front straightaway. May Ryder and Micah Kidney, Scott Greeny, they're all on the same team. So probably not the thing you want to be doing between teammates. So as Brandon Mellon continues to lead, Andrew Rich up to 3rd, Zachary Rogers up to 4th. And have we had a separation? It looks like we have. We have had a slight separation of the field, and I think Samudio must have gotten in the wall because it says he was 10th last time by. So a small separation, but that could hurt these drivers back here, including Adam Rogers, who's won here twice before. So with 3 to go, will they have the time to catch up? And the dog has finally noticed my breakfast. So she's trying to sneak her way over, but she ain't sneaking over there. So they'll be coming to 2 to go. Brandon Mellon continues to lead. Seems to have had firm control over this heat race. Tony Green 2nd, Andrew Rich 3rd. As Zachary Rogers got moved up. Michael Cavanero in 4th has set his plans up for next season, as he'll be going back to his number 4 Red Bull Chevrolet. And there is no news. No news, I repeat, no news whether we will be racing teams next season. I have not decided, or actually, the series has been thinking about getting rid of teams as they don't really seem to do much. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, coming to the right, white flag, Tony Green, Austin Alves, side by side for the lead. And where is the battle for 21st? Right up here, guys. Kate Rogers just got in the wall a little bit, and that's going to slow down Ben Goldberg. Will we see Ben Goldberg miss his first race? I think we might. Austin Alves clearly in the lead. It looks like he's going to win the heat race. As they're 4 or 5 wide abreast coming to the line. Who made it and who didn't? Let's take a look. Steve Carvalho misses another race. Michael Parker, Adam Rogers, Kate Rogers, Kerry Davis, Ben Goldberg, May Ryder, Edwin Mendez, and Nicholas Samudio. So Ben Goldberg's going to miss his first race of his career. And with that said, we will see you guys for heat number 2. Getting ready for heat race number 2, guys. To finish my breakfast, my nose seems to be going good. So let's get ready for heat number 2, and hopefully I'll be more involved in this heat. So Alan Cavanero, Torrey Travis are on the front row. You got Phil Tringali, Sam Rogers, row 2. Benjamin Dion and Peyton Goodwin, row 3. Nick Pericles, Michael Rogers, row 4, with Dylan Young and Sean Harple in row 5. So some of these drivers will not be returning next season. It is unknown which will be and which will not be. Some of the guys that don't have rides for next season don't know if they'll return or not. They might go down to the Mountain Dew Code Red Series, which will be running next season. I still have to figure out what mod I'm using for it. The green flag is out. Philip Tringali flying by the 18. So Philip Tringali leads the first lap. Benjamin Dion up to second, running the Guitar Hero scheme for the one and only time this season. Hopes for it to make the race. Sam Rogers doing good up in third. The second time and last time they'll be running this paint scheme. As Dylan Young looks under him for third. Dylan to still be racing in the 2 next season. As we head back to the Gen 6 mod. Zachary Fitzwater to the inside of Dylan. Dylan now. So now Dylan to the inside of Sam. Here comes Fitzwater trying to get by for 4th place too. So we do have drivers that don't know if they'll be coming back or not. It is a mystery. Sorry guys, my nose is still killing me. I feel like if I'm sick, it just kills my commentating. Philip Tringali in the lead. Zachary Fitzwater is second. James Morton on the inside of Dylan Young for third. 3 wide back there, we got Pericles, Colby Alves, and Eric Caralla. As we see Michael Amato peeking up through the bottom, trying to get to the front of the field. And something has happened to Greg Lyons. He is off the draft. Must have got in the wall or something. Some other good drivers back here that are currently not going to make the race include Benjamin Tilton and Keith Rich. As Mike Mellon has just gotten into the wall. And Tilton almost gets into him. Cavallo's already missed the race, and now it looks like Mike Mellon will. Tilton could miss the race again. If we keep having these top drivers miss the race, the point standings will be very hard to figure out. Let's go helicopter view as they're 4 wide up here in the pack. Kevin Peeler, Ace Rogers banging doors. Whoa, boy. Now Alan Cavanero's in the wall. And the madness continues. Now Tilton has lost the draft with Mike Mellon after he had to slow down for him. The craziness continues. Now Pericles side by side with Philip Tringali for the race lead as they will hit 3 laps to go. So 3 to go here in heat number 2. What the hell is going on with me? And I don't know if we saw somebody else get in the wall. It looks like Torrey Travis might have got into it a little bit. These drivers back here trying to make the race. Those drivers on the inside are probably in good shape right now. But if you're on the outside, you're just begging you don't fall all the way back as they are 3 wide for the lead now. That's John Linares, Nick Pericles, and Philip Tringali. Tringali's going to lead the lap, 2 to go. Still side by side is Philip Tringali and John Linares. Kevin Peeler on the bottom in that white 57. This is the only breast cancer race that car scheme is running. Can they get in the show? White flag is out. Philip Tringali still leading, making that outside line work. Really good racing here. This could show how the race will be in the main. Can the double zero clear the 32? Oh, he's trying, but he just can't seem to get enough help to do it. As they're drag racing down the back straightaway. Can John clear him this time? It looks like he's got him cleared. Can he pull up in front? He does. John Linares pulls in front of Philip Tringali. So John will win heat number 2. And missing the show will be Nathan Rogers, Benjamin Dion, Michael Rogers, Alan Cavanero, Colby Alves, Cameron Gadoo, Mike Millen, Benjamin Tilton, and Greg Lyons. So congrats to John Linares on the heat win. We will see you guys for the Oriole 500.